Today we're in Benalmadena. Good afternoon people. Yes, today we're in sunny Benalmadena. The weather is beautiful, the temperature's got to be in the mid to high 20s. People on the beaches, even a few brave people in the sea. We're going to take you and show you around Puerto Marina that you can see behind me. Let's go.
So we're starting today here on the beach in Benalmadena, Playa Malapesquera. I did a walk earlier on along the boardwalk that you see there in the background. There's plenty of people about, the beaches were really busy. Still a few people now. It's getting a bit later now, it's about 4:30, so as the sun drops down it's going to get a bit cooler, and I imagine those people will be running for cover. But it's still plenty warm now. As I said before, probably in the mid to late 20s, which is unusually warm for this time of year. This bar here, as you can see, plenty busy. It's a great spot for watching the sunset. You can see plenty of people there. Already staked their claim on a spot, sit and have a drink and watch the sun go down on this lovely day. Never eaten in there before, but I've only had drinks, but I walked past earlier on and I noticed they had a big Argentinian style grill, big slabs of ribs and what have you on the side. If you're into that sort of thing, looked fantastic. Personally, I'm not such a big meat eater nowadays. Years ago I would have been bang into that, but not so much now. So we head up to these steps. We're going to take you into Puerto Marina, as I said. The marina itself, I was quite surprised actually. I read recently it was actually built in 1982. I thought it was much more recent than that, but apparently designed by an architect from Valencia. I know it's won various awards when it was first opened and built. It's renowned for its, should we say, architectural style. It's a mixture of Andalusian, Moorish and even Indian, bizarrely. But yeah, we'll just head down into here now. Apparently the architect, he also has built various other buildings up and down the coast, in Calahonda, Marbella, and in fact actually very similar styles. If you know the area, Calahonda, he built El Zoco Commercial Centre. This marina is famed for what you can see right in front of you now, the islands there. It's not the only one. There's another marina in Soto Grande which also has islands, but they have apartments on their private accommodation. There's pools on the rooftops. So yeah, pretty exclusive apartments. Just have a look here. That's you've got Sea Life Centre there. You know, if the weather isn't as great when you're on your holidays, it's a good place to take the kids. But yeah, back to these islands. As I said, private apartments on those. Very exclusive. If you wanted to buy one of those, you're probably looking at, depending on the size and views and sort of location within the island, you're probably looking at anywhere between about 600,000 to €1 million for one of those. Some will have views looking where we are now towards the marina, and you've got marina on the other side as well and out to sea, so some will have better views than others. But yeah, pretty nice apartments for those who've got the money. Look around here, obviously we just passed a few restaurants there. Surprised we didn't get attacked by the touts outside. Normally they're out there trying to drag you in for food and drinks. Some shops coming up. There's quite a few shops here in the marina. You get your usual tourist tack shops, as I like to call them, but there's actually quite a lot of non-touristy shops, clothes shops, that sort of thing. Great for a bit of shopping if you're on your holidays. And now we come back to more towards the bars. There's football showing in there. I think that looks like Man United Luton playing there, by the sound of things. Tell you what, I think we'll take you up here. We don't normally go up this way, but I'm going to take you up to walk past some of the restaurants up on the first floor. I've had some requests recently from a couple of viewers wanting to see restaurants and more of that sort of thing, so why not? I'm not going to go in today, but we'll have a walk past. You see there's a walkway here, and each of the restaurants has these terraces with lovely views over the marina. You've got all different variety of restaurants here, you know, everything you could want for, from steakhouses to Italians to Chinese. We've possibly come at the wrong time of day actually. We've just come probably just after the afternoon rush or lunchtime rush, and a bit early for the evening meals, but you come at a different time of day and all these terraces are full up with people dining. So sitting, overlooking, enjoying the views over the marina. I'm going to say I haven't eaten in any of these restaurants up here for a long time, I must admit, so I'm not going to be able to give you any reviews, but this place is always busy. A very well known fish restaurant, famous for its seafood dishes. As you can see, still busy now when everyone else is shut or empty. Again, beautiful views from the terrace there. Get you a better view here with this people that's a bit empty. You can see there all the islands in the marina in the background. See if we can get you a better view here. This gentleman doesn't mind. Sitting there enjoying his drinks. Like I said, you've got various restaurants up here. There's a couple of steakhouses, the fish restaurant we just passed, Italians, sort of pizza, pasta places, always popular. Sure, if we come back in a couple of hours, all these terraces will be filled up with diners. Curry house up here. Something for everyone, like I said. This takes you back out. We go back downstairs now. Sure, I just walked past this couple. Let's have a quick look at the view from up top, looking down on the marina. You get an idea of what the views can be like if you're sitting having your dinner. We'll head back down. Take you around outside the marina, show you what else there is. So, plenty of clothes shops, as you can see. This place coming up now, Metro, it's been for donkeys here, as long as I can remember, Italian place. And probably one of the nicest bits of terrace on the right hand side, you can see. And set out earlier in the day, would have been basking in sunshine, if you want to eat pasta and pizza. Not exactly traditional Spanish food, but that's what you're after. Lovely spot. Tell you what, I'll just show you. Let me get round here and get a better angle. Show you this boat. It's quite an unusual boat. I don't know what it is. It looks sort of Asian. I don't know where it's from, if it's a replica or if it's actually from there. There is another boat further round which we missed. Maybe we'll go back and look at it in a bit, which is a Chinese junk style boat. I know you can go out on that. They do tours and charters and what have you on it. I don't know about this one we just saw though. As I say, I don't know where it's from. If you recognise it, if you know what country, what it's based on, hey, drop a comment, let me know. It's another spot here, as you can see, plenty of people here catching the last of the sun, having a few drinks. It's that time of year when you see lots of groups of, should we say, middle-aged men. Now that summer's on its way out, you get a lot of the golf trips, so you'll see them at this time of day on, as they call it, the 19th hole, I guess, after a day of golfing on one of the many courses. There's a big Irish bar over there. It seems to be closed. I don't know why. I don't know if they've shut for the winter or if they're just closed for temporarily refurbishments, but normally very busy. You can see more restaurants along here. Plenty of options to choose from if you're in Benalmadena. To the right over there, the other side of the row of cars and bikes, you can just see the top of the boat there. That's the ferry, which I think that's the one that goes to Fuengirola. You can take a ferry back and forth between the two towns. It's got to be a nicer journey than taking the train or the bus. Haven't done it for many years. Many years ago we took the kids on there and actually stopped out in the sea and we were able to jump off and have a little swim. I don't know if they still do that. There also used to be a ferry that went to Malaga. I don't know if that still runs or not, but again, nice little trip if you want to take a trip to the capital of the Costa del Sol. That's also where you catch the bus, the open tour bus, which takes you around Benalmadena to all the different spots in the town, or the various areas of the town. You have Arroyo and the Pueblo. There's actually a video, I'll put a link in the description. I took a tour on the bus to show people around a while back. There you've got the big wheel, which I'm trying to remember when they put that there now. It's either earlier this year or last year, I can't remember. It's been there a while now. In the distance there, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on this lens, there's an old paddle steamer. It used to be open sort of as a entertainment venue, nightclub. Good few years back now, there was a fire on it. I'm pretty sure there were some rumours about whether it was, what the cause of that fire was. Don't know if they ever got to the bottom of it, but unfortunately since then it's been left to wrap in ruin. I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously insurance didn't pay out, I guess. It seems to be slowly sinking. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's a shame. It was a nice paddle steamer. I believe, if I remember rightly, it was actually an original paddle steamer brought over from the US. Get another view of the big wheel here. You can see some Christmas decorations under there, one of those big globes that gets lit up and you can walk through. Christmas decorations are going up all over the coast now in all the different towns. They're being put up ready to be switched on. Not on as yet. I don't know when they're going on in Benalmadena. I know Malaga's famous lights are due to be switched on, I think it's the 24th of this month. That's one thing I would say about this coast, which I personally like, is the fact that Christmas, you don't have it rammed down your throat so early on. It does seem to be a little bit earlier than when I first moved here, but it kind of creeps up on you. Unlike where I'm from. I don't know where you're watching from, but in the UK, certainly, as soon as bonfire night's over on the 5th of November, every shop you go in, there's music playing, the adverts are on the TV, it's just everyone trying to get you to spend your money. Whereas here, I guess it's a mixture of the fact that Spanish Christmas is not until January on the Three Kings Day, and the fact that we have weather like this, it just, you know, as I say, Christmas creeps up on you. One minute it's beautiful sunshine like this, and suddenly bang, it's Christmas next week and you haven't done your shopping. And there we have the beaches on the other side of the marina, and if you keep following the coast up there, that takes you to La Carihuela and Torremolinos, which I also videoed earlier on. So again, watch this space, that video will be coming soon. I might actually do a video on Christmas here in the coast, what's going on, what's going to be happening, where to go, what to see, the displays, etc. Not sure yet, but again, if you'd like to see that, drop a comment, let me know. I'll see what I can do. We'll take a little route round the back way here, back towards the marina. This place here on the left, another Italian pizza place, but I love all these pictures on the wall. Which I'll show you, get a glimpse of various pictures of vintage pictures of what the coast used to look like before all the concrete and before it was all the development. It's always nice to see. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about the amount of development. It's sometimes you look at it and think it's a shame, but then at the same time it's progress. If it wasn't for tourism, if it wasn't for development of the coast, I guess people like me wouldn't be able to live here and get to live the life I do. It's that couple again. I'm sure I've seen them 3 times now. I think they're stalking me. Got another little square here. A few little bars. Tapas bar. Again, the sun's just dropped down. It would have been a beautiful little sun trap about an hour ago. In the corner over there, I don't know if you can see the sort of polar bear statue. There's an ice bar there, bit of a gimmick. It's been open for quite a few years now, where literally everything, like the bar, everything's made of ice. You have to put a big fleece coat on when you go in. Always makes me wonder what their electricity bills must be like, trying to keep a frozen bar in weather like this, particularly in sort of when you're hitting temperatures are hitting 40 degrees outside in August. Must take some doing. But yeah, if you fancy that when you're on holidays, that's where it is. You want to keep cool. And we're back now, coming towards the marina. See the masts of the boats in front of us. What I'll do is I'll take you back in, we'll have another look round. The bit we missed when we went upstairs for the restaurants, we'll have a look down there. Show you that as well. Don't know if you can see the mountains in the background there. I'm not so sure on this lens, but hopefully you can. This time of day when the sun's getting low, it looks so much more dramatic. I really love those type of views. One thing I've always loved about this coast is the mountains, and to be fair, how green it is compared to other areas of Spain. We get a sort of microclimate here because of the mountains that surround us, and yeah, as I say, it still remains very, very green, whereas you go to other parts of Spain, especially in the summer, it's very brown and all the vegetation dies. But the scenery here, as I say, one of my favourite things about this coast. So there we go, we're back where we were before, back into the marina. A few more restaurants here. Again, lovely little views from the terraces, if you can get a seat on the terrace. And there's that boat we looked at. said before, these shops here, you've got a mixture of, like I said, tourist, I call it tourist tap, but yeah, you know, your kiss me quick stuff. And then also, as we'll see as we go around here, clothes shops, all sorts of different variety of things. Bridge there on the left, you see, that takes you over if you're lucky enough to own or in fact be staying in one of those apartments on the islands. That's how you get in over those bridges. There's one either side. They have actually got parking as well for cars, what have you. And as I said, rooftop terrace with a pool. Let's have a look at this view again. These people down there on that boat, they've been there all day by the looks of things. I don't know if that was me. I think if I was lucky enough to have the money to own a boat, I think I'd be going out on it rather than just sitting and cooking the food in the harbour. I don't know. So I've never owned a boat, probably never will, so I don't know, maybe that's what you do if you have boats. Let me know what you think. Along here, normally you'd have all the stands here and just the other side of the tunnel, which we're going to get to, where the people selling the boat trips, the day trips you can go out, and then there's plenty of boats here that you can take. I've obviously finished for the day now as it's getting on a bit late. There won't be more trips now this time of day, but yeah, they're normally there selling their wares. I've only done one once. We did it actually with my work. We had a day trip out. It was great fun. Again, you get to go out and swim in the sea, sort of dolphins. And here's the Chinese junk I was telling you about. This one you definitely can go out. They charter and do day trips, or you know, by the hour or a couple of hours. They sell it as a pirate ship. I'm not quite sure where they get that from, but there you go. Still an interesting boat to go out on, I guess, if you want to. Now we're walking underneath all of the restaurants that we saw earlier on, terraces. In fact, we're just going underneath the fish restaurant we saw. Nice little ice cream store here. Again, a lovely little terrace to the left you can sit on, have a beer or a coffee. Relax and enjoy the day. Again, here you can see the boats on the left. These are all usually out for charter, and again you can normally have the people selling the tickets, so you can take, as I say, it's usually for an hour or 2 hours or various schedules. Fun thing to do if you're on holidays, I guess. There you can see a couple of signs there now. We're now coming back up on where we went upstairs, so we've done the full loop. Hope you enjoyed that little tour. If so, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know what you thought. If you're not subscribed yet, please do, it really does make a difference. If you want to see this, if you see the marina without hearing me talking, as I know some of you do prefer the silent videos. As I said, I did a video walking along the coastal boardwalk and through the marina earlier on. I will be posting that in the next few days, so watch this space. Otherwise, I will leave you with this beautiful view of the marina. Thanks very much for walking with me.